Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Americana Bistro Grill. I'm your host, Roberto Alvarez-Galloso. Before we get started on our guest, Jim Callahan, I want to let you know that I'm supporting Ohio workers wearing the T-shirt and the jeans of All American Clothing Company, which I recommend from Arcadium, Ohio. I'm not associated with them. I'm just simply a loyal customer. The reason why I invited Jim Callahan over is because we're having an Ohio Christmas, especially with this class. Well, he's from Ohio, from the center of Ohio, I think.
Born and raised.
Same here. But which part?
Morrow County, Central Ohio.
Yep, I'm mostly from Northern Ohio. I was born in Akron. So, but we're gonna have an Ohio Christmas here for the whole world. And one of the unforgettable songs that Jim Callahan wrote in his long career was The Night Before Christmas. Many people have done The Night Before Christmas, but after he did The Night Before Christmas, the two versions, everything has been different. Much more excellent, much more electrifying. Jim, what inspired you to do the video and to write your version of a classic called The Night Before Christmas?
Yeah, well, the original poem, I guess, is called Christmas. I can't remember the name of the original poem, but at any rate, there's a poem by Clement Moore that we all grew up listening to, and it starts off with "The Night Before Christmas," the very first line. I was thinking, I had some young grandkids that had been born and were being raised and having fun with Christmas and, looking forward to Santa Claus coming and all that sort of thing. And about that same time, I heard about a song contest being sponsored by some company in Norway looking for new Christmas songs. And combination of those two things caused me to begin thinking about that poem, The Night Before Christmas, and then began to write my own version. And the more I wrote, the more I thought, I'm just going to make this fun and silly and goofy and try to help everybody at least have a smile for Christmas if they have nothing else. And so that was the whole idea, is to bring some happiness and some fun and some laughter. I think I accomplished that.
You did. In my case, the two versions made me laugh. Even when I was down, I just simply looked at your video, the first one, which was in 2008, and then the later version, and it was so it electrified me, made me happy, made other people happy too. So much that when I was host of the Americana Bistro Grill and AMI Radio, I had to include the two versions in my Christmas special.
All right. Yeah, that was fun writing those, and the thing that dated the song originally, the original song, I think I wrote that originally in, I want to say it was 1995 is when I first wrote it. I don't remember that I did the video sometime after that, few years after that. But at that time, there's a line in the song about the singer in the song is switching his TV channel back and forth from Letterman to Leno. And at the time when I wrote the song, that's the two people that were on late night television, and they were competing with each other for the same audience in the same time slot. So I imagined this guy falling into bed and trying to get to sleep, and him switching channels back and forth from one to the other. Well, over a period of time, we all know that Letterman and Leno both retired. And so I let the song go on, I think, for a couple of years, and then decided, well, maybe I should do a new version to include the new late night host. And that's when I changed it to from Kimmel to whoever the other guy is.
Jimmy Fallon?
Well,
You mean Jimmy Fallon?
It goes from Fallon, yeah, from Kimmel then to Fallon. Yeah, that's who I was trying to think of. So I switched it up, and I don't remember. I think that was around, I want to say it was around 2008 maybe when I made that change. and then did an updated recording of the song at that point. The video remains pretty much as it was, although I inserted those new names in a couple of the videos when I had it out there. And intentionally, I didn't worry about the quality of the video. It was meant to be silly and not great and fun and funny. And so it wasn't intended to be a first-class, slick video. I thought it was more fun having it like it is, with mistakes being made and wigs falling off and that sort of thing, which happened in the video.
Don't worry,
So it's brought a lot of laughter.
don't worry, that's the best part of the video. Many times when you script a video, it doesn't come out, but this one that you did, this is ingenuity from the Buckeye State
There you go.
in Tennessee. And we have this ingenuity in every sphere, every profession, especially in the entertainment field. And your video of was the night before Christmas with the beard falling off, the hat falling off.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a classic. You don't have to say, well, we couldn't make a perfect one. You made the most perfect one. And in addition, by doing this, you have already done a new Christmas version of the night before Christmas for the 21st century.
Right. There's one of those original videos. I think they're still out there someplace.
In YouTube, they're still out there.
You can actually see my wife, Tina, sitting in the background at the desk in the other room. And you get a little glimpse of her while all this is going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I was hollering her to come do things for me while I was trying to make the video.
Don't worry, it came out beautiful.
Fun stuff. It's fun stuff.
I myself loved it, and then I took the song itself when I became host of the Americana Bistro Grill in AMI Radio. When AMI Radio was in its peak, it was in its peak around 2010 to 2017 with Robert Herman. They gave me my own show. I was with Michael Blanchett in Island Sports Rep talking soccer, and Robert Herman said, "Hey, I know you love some of the country music, Americana music, and you have some great artists. Let's give you a shot at your own show." And I thought of you and the night before Christmas. You're one of the first. There were 3 people who were the first that whose music appeared in my show. You, Jessica Ray, and Kerry Cunningham.
Yeah, both friends of mine, Jessica and Kerry.
Yeah, they were the first ones to appear in my first program. And the night before Christmas was excellent. I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I was lucky with that. I've had a lot of fun with it over the years.
No, and you've also made a lot of people happy with the film, the video, and the song itself. I myself, before I got into the AMI Radio, I was studying journalism. I was a physician in a previous life. But I went into journalism. I went through a very rocky divorce and everything, and nothing clicked. And then somehow, in the middle of everything, in the middle of the depression, in a Christmas, since that Christmas can be depressing as well, I just turned on the video and saw you with the hat, the beard, the song, and I laughed. Since then, I've been a lot. Let's just say it was a lot better with whatever medicine that is there for depression. And I wanted to congratulate you for not only writing the night before Christmas, but also for writing great other songs in your long career.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's always fun. I have a great time writing songs, and I have a really good time performing. Always looking for opportunities to share the stories and bring a smile to some faces, and occasionally bring in a tear to a face or two with some of the songs. But that's what it's all about. It's I think as a songwriter, our responsibilities as a songwriter are to hold up a mirror for people to look at, and to get a little bit different viewpoint of their own lives. So I think that's part of what the songwriting is about, and when you do that, it brings people to the right emotion if you put the right effort into it. So yeah, it's a fun occupation, and once in a while, doesn't happen all the time, but once in a while, we get an opportunity to do something like the night before Christmas.
Great.
And they come along rarely, but when they do, they're so much fun.
Before we leave, because I'm going to be saying goodbye to, I'm going to be saying goodbye to all of my public, and they'll be saying goodbye to you separately. Where can we buy your CDs, or where can we get your music? Where's your music available?
Well, probably the best place to go is JimCallahanSongs.com. That's probably the number one place. You can find my stuff on it's on iTunes, and it's on Spotify, and it's kind of scattered out around just about every place that you can get digital music. But JimCallahanSongs.com is my website. It's got a list of everything that's available, and if somebody does have a question or something, they could reach me through there. If they had a special need of some sort that I could help them with, they can contact me that way. Or if they're looking for somebody to do a performance at some point in time, once in a while we get a chance to travel, and when we're traveling, it's always fun if we get an opportunity to meet up with somebody and play some music. So, yeah, JimCallahanSongs.com be the best place.
Yep. I hope to one day see you here in Florida, or better yet, I hope one day to go over, and you live in Nashville, Tennessee, right?
Yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah, I hope also to go up to Nashville, Tennessee to see you.
That'd be great.
I have all of your CDs. I have them here. Since my wife was from Puerto Rico, we also have we have duplicates. We have the CDs that I bought from you here, and I have them here in Miami. And I have the other ones that I bought from you that I have in Puerto Rico. So I could get the best of two worlds. If I want to listen to Puerto Rico, I listen to Puerto Rico. If I want to listen to Miami, I listen to Miami. Because
that's great.
Because you are a musical genius, and the night before Christmas has already proved it.
Yeah.
And,
thank you so much.
And we as Buckeyes have proven ourselves to the musical world.
That's right.
And the video is funny too. So the video is also the video I think is available on YouTube.
Yes, yeah, it's out there on YouTube. Yeah, and I don't know if you can actually download it, but you can certainly play it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then broadcast it to and it's intended to be a PG video. It's or even a G video. It's any kids of any age will enjoy it. Will think it's funny, and adults will think it's funny if they've not seen it before. Yeah, pretty much anybody can play it, I think, and enjoy it.
Yep. Okay, just want to tell everybody here in the Americana Bistro Grill, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I also want to wish the same thing for you, Jim Callahan, and your family.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And if Carrie,
Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you very much, Jim. And if Carrie Cunningham and others like Jessica Ray hears us, I also want to wish them and their families a Merry Christmas. And thank you for coming. Thank you for coming on. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everybody who listens to us in the Americana Bistro Grill, not only in the 50 states, but all over the world. And remember, peace in, peace out, and peace everywhere. And in the words of the famous Texas singer-songwriter Laura Marie, be love.
There you go.